Gang, ticks are going quick for that Stay Trashy tour.
Hachi machi.
Do yourself a favor. Don't be left out in the cold. Scoop up some ticks.
Yep, gang, RUGarbage.com. All tickets are available for our shows coming up, and baby, is there a lot of them. We got Phoenix, Denver, Salt Lake City, Los Angeles, San Diego, Washington, D.C., Pittsburgh, Buffalo, Toronto, Pontiac, Michigan, Chicago, Minneapolis, Madison, Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Sacramento, San Francisco, San Jose, and then ending it in Philadelphia, baby. The boys are coming home. Get those tickies. We'll see you out there.
See you out there.
Welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's new favorite podcast. This is Are You Garbage?
Oh, yeah.
It's that little show we sit down with your favorite comedians, and we find out if they grew up to be classy or if they're just a big old piece of trash. I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you on a beautiful day. We're out back here with Tootie's in the new edition. She's upstairs with the mailman.
Okay.
Getting the gutters cleaned out.
All right.
My co-host is coming at you right next to me, swinging a miss this week.
Sure thing.
He is the CEO of Are You Garbage, and he is Mr. Neptune 2004 for the summertime. Give it up for KJ, Kevin James Ryan.
What up, gang? Thanks for
There you
tuning
go.
in. As always, please make sure you rate, view, subscribe on iTunes. Full video available on YouTube, as you know those numbers are.
True to roof.
Over 150,000 over there. Then obviously the greatest website of all time. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention it. www.patreon.com/RUGarbageGang. Check it out. It's a fucking party over there.
Shout out to the Army of Garbage. We fucking love you, gang. And how about a nice quick shout out to our producer extraordinaire, the Magic Man, makes us all look good, works the ones, the twos, the threes, and the fours.
My best friend.
He crosses the T's and he dots the I's. Give it up for T-Bone McScruffins. It's Toby McMullen, everybody. Look at him.
What up, dude?
What up,
Hey,
T-Bone?
pal.
No, I'm so stoked. We got the power couple in the edition.
Yeah,
I
we
see
do.
these two running around the neighborhood every now and again.
Aw, isn't
right.
that sweet?
Are you guys in Astoria?
Yeah, I'm in Astoria.
Yeah.
Down
in
by
Wa-
the water.
I'm in Washington. He's by a dock. He really sells it as the waterfront property.
We'll get into it, gang. The long hair ain't lying. We couldn't be more excited to have two of our absolute fucking favorites here with us in the studio. Both family at this point. We got them together. Give it up for Sarah Tollemache and Mr. Joe List, everybody.
Thank
you.
There they are.
Where are the cameras? I can't tell.
Yeah,
There's like
there's
9
5.
cameras
That's a
here.
lot of
Doing
five.
scandals and animals this week.
Is it true you drugged a woman to play with her toys?
Hawks eat squirrels. I feel bad that you have Sarah and I on the same time because I'm 100% Seinfeld references.
That's true.
Yeah.
And you're not a Seinfeld gal?
Not really. I mean, I'll sit down and watch and I can enjoy. I'm like that with The Simpsons and Family Guy as
Okay.
well, where I'm like, Family Guy is enjoyable, but if you're coming at me with references, I don't know your language.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's funny that you, Norman, me, and him are cut from the same cloth.
Yeah, there's a few others. Andy Fiore,
Fiore,
Gary
Donnelly's
Fiore,
really
Sean
good.
Donnelly.
Yeah, Donnelly's great. Yeah, it's good. How often is it on at the house?
It was on
Every
the other
morning?
day. Every morning. No, that's ridiculous.
I watch it every day.
Yeah, it's on.
Yeah,
all
well,
the
it's a lot.
My thing is, and we said this before, but I've recorded every Seinfeld when I was a boy. Like on, I have
Psycho.
the
You
original.
did.
I have season 7, 8, and 9 original broadcasts on VHS, and then all the reruns. So I had like. I got boxes of tapes. What movie?
I don't know.
The Departed.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got boxes
You can't
of
be going
tapes.
Seinfeld to Departed with
Well,
obscure references and expect me to pull a line.
Well,
That's not even a famous line.
it's when he's got the gun at the
I know,
end.
yeah, I get it
got
now.
boxes of tapes.
I did not say I knew J. Raymond Schneider. I said he touched me on the shoulder once.
But anyways, I watched so many when I was a kid. Every
Sure.
time I came home, I'd watch. Matt Wayne's another one, by the way.
Okay.
How old were you when that was on the air?
Um,
You had to be in high school.
Yeah, I was like 8th, 9th, 10th grade, the finals.
And you were that
season, I
into
think.
you were damn,
I
that's
was obsessed,
an
yeah.
old soul.
I'm an old soul.
Talking about
Yeah.
Jewish guys on the Upper East Side and their dating lives.
What? I was like, Ma, what? Yeah.
Huh.
I loved
Okay.
it. But anyways, I still watch it quite a bit.
Yeah, it's that like you said before. I know most of the time I'm watching Seinfeld, The Sopranos, and I've been watching The Wolf of Wall Street over and over again. It's been driving my girlfriend fucking nuts.
We have a lot of Martin Scorsese going on.
Yeah, it's just
He's
going
good at what he
on.
does.
Yeah.
The Irishman. If that, I'll throw that on.
I'm watching it currently.
That's-
Currently,
Yeah,
I'm watching Seinfeld and The Irishman
Why,
right now.
like the Irish, those are just wild shows to put on movies to put on casually.
Well, what was your bit? Remember, I was obsessed with what's the one? Manchester by the Sea.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I watched that like 12 times in like 4 days.
That's fucking nuts, dude.
I love a good kid burning story.
Yeah.
It's a great film.
But Casey Affleck does try to kill himself. That's good cinema right there.
I love it. That's all I want in my life is to try to kill myself and someone saves me at the last second.
What are you watching?
Gotta get out more, dude.
Right now, I'm into reality TV, Vanderpump Rules.
That's all the rage.
I don't know what the hell that is. That's been around forever too.
At least 9 years. I stopped watching after season 2, and then because it was kind of
Who's
lightly
the guy
boring.
that looks like Zorro? The guy with the mustache.
Jax?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's Tom Sandoval, so they've called it Scandival.
Yes.
He
Well, it's
cheated
great
with
writing.
his girlfriend's best friend.
And what are they from? Is it just a
A
reality
restaurant.
show?
It makes me miss
One of
waiting
them was on, I
tables.
just Googled it. One of them was on Real Housewives, right?
Yeah.
One of the
Lisa
the main,
Vanderpump.
The main whore, as I call it.
Oh, that's insensitive.
They're not whores. They're my friends.
They're not nuns. They're all delineated from that woman, right?
Yes.
And then
They're
you
her
watch
children.
some other. Every time I come home now, you have something else on, a period piece.
Oh, God.
You- it
Why
was
do I
on
not
yesterday.
remember
The
Queen's
anything?
Gambit?
It was literally yesterday. You've come home. The last 2 times I came home, I saw the saved screen thing. You've paused.
Oh, no, because that's the commercial for Vanderpump Rules. If you pause it on
Oh.
Peacock, it shows Outlander, so it makes it look like I'm watching a
watching-
period piece,
Oh.
but I'm not.
You guys watch anything together?
Yeah, what is
Will you
the,
sit down and throw something on?
A film. We'll watch a film.
Yeah, we it's hard because at night you're like, well, we can't get into anything in depth with like other languages,
Okay.
so it has to be
Wait,
like
what do you mean? Like
meaning like
You don't have the
foreign
you don't have the
film,
bandwidth
Oh,
to watch at the end of the
yes.
night. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So a lot of the times it'll be something that we've already seen, like we just watched White Man Can't Jump.
Yeah.
the new one or the old one?
Old
old one.
one.
Okay.
And then
I didn't peg Joe as a big Jack Harlow guy.
I don't know who that is. I never heard of this Joe Mayo character. What else? No, we try to watch movies.
Well, because
but
it's very funny. We've had both of you in here separately a couple of times.
but equal.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's hard to think
it's
how
hard
you
to,
gel.
Yes, because it's everything like, yeah, I don't eat anything she cooks. He doesn't do this. We don't do it.
Oh,
It's
we
very
gel,
like-
baby.
It's very 2 ships passing in the night, I feel.
Big gel. A lot of gel.
this is common though. Like I like any movie, but I feel like Joe probably won't sit down and watch the type of TV
That
that
you
I
wanna
watch.
watch.
Sure. You're not a reality guy.
No,
No,
a lot
it's
of people think
garbage.
it's trash. I do too, but I call it my sports. It's a
It's
long
entertaining.
game of mental chess,
Sure.
and it takes 10 years to.
To get to the bottom of it.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I have mental problems too. I feel like some certain TV feels like it like triggers like a game show or a reality show. I feel like I'm wasting my life. I'm like
Yeah.
I got to be watching sports
Or Seinfeld.
or a film
Or The
or
Irishman
Seinfeld.
for the ninth time.
Or Seinfeld. But Seinfeld is. I mean, that's as good as it gets.
Yeah.
We watch stuff. We're doing okay.
Okay, sure. No, but I'm the same way. My wife will watch what I'm watching.
But you
I'm not
won't
going to watch her shows.
That's generally
That's
the
probably how it
situation.
goes.
That-
Yeah.
But I want to push back here because we will agree on a film. But
Okay.
like reality show, I will not watch.
For sure.
Nor are
Yeah.
you watching a hockey game.
I'm not watching a hockey game.
Yeah. So
I don't really like watching sports on TV.
No.
I prefer live events. I just find it boring.
She's a fucking aristocrat.
Yeah.
I prefer the live version.
In the box with food and a spread.
So I don't want to make it sound like we're like we're watching fucking
no, I
Titanic,
didn't-
bitch. Like we go over a movie, and I'm like, I could watch that. I could
didn't
watch
mean to
that.
like-
So I don't want
Trading
to
places again?
Yeah.
Sit down.
Yeah.
We decided on a movie. We'll watch a movie. We go to the movies. We saw The Blackening the other day.
We did.
Nice.
Yep, that was fantastic.
Are you guys Kaufman Studio people over
Oh,
in
Yes.
Astoria?
We go quite
Good
a
movie
bit.
theater.
But the movies that we like are only in there for one day, and then they take them out. Like I wanted to see Sisu.
Okay.
Now I'm off on that.
It's like a revenge kind of movie with like going against the Nazis.
I think it's a Norwegian guy that killed a bunch of
Yeah.
Nazis. But all the the theater.
Lightening it up a little bit. Something to
Something
take your
light.
mind off it.
Yeah.
But I think it was a
I
fun.
think you try the Price is Right or something.
I like
think it's-
Manhunter movies.
I think
Yes.
it's like Tarantino-y, like
Okay.
kind of that. Thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But
Now,
yeah.
if you're How does the domain break up in there? Say there's a hockey game on. There's a TV in the living room, right? I assume
One TV.
One TV.
So
I go and look at TikToks in the bedroom.
I send her to the bedroom to watch it.
on your phone or on the computer?
On my phone.
On
I
your
don't think
phone.
anybody's on TikTok on their computer.
I don't know.
It doesn't hit the same.
Okay.
Yeah. Most
You've tried
apps, Yeah, it's easier to do mindless scrolling.
Sure.
And I share quite a few with friends. And we never reply back to any of the memes or
Just,
whatever.
hey, check this out.
Yeah, check this out on your own time, or if you don't feel like it.
So if you're watching something, if Joe's watching a hockey game, you're in the room watching TikTok.
Yes, or doing some maybe light work, but most likely TikTok.
Sometimes though, Sarah will work because it's a one-bedroom apartment. So Sarah will work at the kitchen table, which in my eye line, the TV's here, and our curtain's very open. So I'll just have like the Bruins playoff game here. There wasn't many of them this year. And then Sarah's facing me like behind the TV.
I'll stare at him.
That's unsettling.
Yeah, and then she'll be like, it's weird when you see like a boat that looks like it's far away. I'm like, what? I'm like, we're on a power play.
I'll throw out.
I got a nail biter going here, lady.
I'll start a sentence in the middle. I'm like, I don't think they're gonna find these Titanic guys.
And I'm like this.
What? Like
what?
yeah.
Go!
I missed you.
He's got his shirt off.
But often I think too, happens too. Like you enjoy watching TikTok, so sometimes it just works out. It's like I want to watch a movie.
Yeah, I don't mind at all.
Well, you guys go on your phones in bed when you're laying in bed together before you go to bed. Will you be on your phone and him be on his phone?
No, he's a reader.
That's
So
I try
You
to
commie
read.
son of a bitch.
Toby, get him out of here.
I try to read,
it
but
makes
no, I
me
look at
look
my.
bad.
Well, I have
look
that
at my
power struggle
phone.
going on right now. My girlfriend, we're trying to get away from the phones.
I'd like
She's
to.
reading, but I'm strolling through.
I'll do
He's on
Pinterest
Uber
at
Eats.
night. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
but Sarah goes to bed 9 hours later than I do. We're not
I do.
great. We shouldn't be together.
If
That's why we wanted to have these here. We want to figure out what the hell's going on over there.
Break this up once and for all.
We're hoping a kid will save the
Well, that's
relationship.
all right. Yeah.
yes,
That always works out.
Shout out to the Hail Mary.
But yeah, no, I go to bed at 12:15, wake up at 8:15,
then-
and Sarah goes to bed at 6.
I'll haunt. Yes, when Joe's out of town, my bed hours get later and later too. If he's gone for at least 7 days, I'm at 6 in the morning.
What?
I just prefer. I've always liked night or like doing stuff at night. I'll sometimes start my work at 2 a.m.
Jeez, what are you, a fucking private eye?
Sarah procrastinates everything, including going to bed.
Yeah.
She's like, I'll go to
It's
bed
defiant.
tomorrow.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
All right, so if you go to bed at 6, are you sleeping until spots?
I get no. Because
It rolls right out.
I know
I got a
that's
12:50 at
depressing.
the lounge.
I can wake up at like 10:30 or sometimes around that time. I'll do noon at the latest.
Getting 4 to 6 hours sleep a night?
That's fine.
No, it's not. I don't think so.
No, that's on like worst case
Scenario.
I come
But
and
that's
wake you
where
up.
Joe is good for me is if I go to
Yeah,
bed
that's
at a
Finally,
reasonable
9
hour.
minutes in, we got there.
I come and wake Sarah
He's
up,
like positive influence on my time management.
and I come in happy. Too. I'm one of these morning. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Skibidi-boo, boop, boop, boop."
Yeah.
You're doing it.
Yeah.
And then at bedtime, I'm like, I should take my own life.
He gets
I'm a piece of
baby eyes.
Been there, buddy.
He nods off like this on the couch. He's like a little baby.
Does anybody fall asleep on the couch and sleep on the couch for the night?
No, I've never, maybe like twice in my life as I've gotten older, I'm not a fall asleep during a thing person. I'm like,
Really?
I need to go to bed.
Okay.
Or else I will fall asleep. Like, I'm never a guy you're watching a movie and you look over, I'm like, I'm like, I feel extremely sleepy. I need to go to bed.
Sure.
More recently, I guess.
Anybody got a CPAP? Any CPAP?
No.
No CPAP?
We're not there yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Foley in this sexy line of questioning.
Happy Pappy?
You guys ever slip on your compression socks? And
I just got some though.
you did?
Some compression socks.
There you go. They're all right. You wear them when you fly.
Yes.
They're good.
Well, Sarah's blowing
makes
up like a balloon over
I
there.
know.
Right.
I
So
got
that's the
fat
big
over the
news.
weekend. Yeah.
You're pregnant. You guys
I'm
are having
pregnant.
a goddamn baby.
Big news. I threw one in there. And by
There you
there, I
go.
mean a cup. And then they threw
And
it in.
then they, with a team of
It
scientists.
was more of an assist.
I kind of scraped it up. Yeah.
Joe List on the bounce pass
No look.
behind the back. Oh. When's the baby due?
October 30th.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you.
You know we love you both. That's
Yeah,
fucking
Very
fantastic.
excited. Yeah.
Super excited.
Because you had mentioned it to us the last time you were in there. When
Yeah.
last time we were in the old
Which
studio.
I forgot or didn't hear, and then we thought that you were due like
Sooner,
very
I
soon
think,
in the
yeah.
summer.
Oh, we were still trying at that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had a few die on the
Scientists
vine,
were
as we'll
trying,
say.
yes.
A couple kicked off.
a couple of Manchester by the Seas.
Yeah.
Toby's making a face. I'm joking.
Toby, dump this.
Toby looks horrified.
This
No
is
good?
live streaming, by the way.
Couple
you know,
die
I'm
on
saying-
the vine.
I'm saying,
Oh, sunshine and rainbows with you, huh?
like
Grapes, dude.
like an old bit.
Yeah.
well, they do compare it to fruit, right? It's
Of
all
course.
fruit. Right
Yeah.
now it's a banana.
We're in a banana phase.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So what's the all right? So come October, are you guys are you plan on staying in the same apartment you're in, or what's the shift here?
We're moving on up to the upstairs apartment.
We're going up a
Look at
floor,
you.
baby.
Going
Two
up
bedroom?
a floor.
2-bedroom.
2-bedroom.
Nice.
Yeah.
You like your
Wow.
building. You like your building. You like your area.
I love my building. We live with all comics. Our landlord's the best. And I get teary-eyed thinking about leaving. It's the proudest accomplishment of my life, our apartment. I love it.
Okay.
And I got all buddies in there. We got Ron Hirschberg in there, Palufo, and Steve Rogers.
And you like the area. Like, can you see the kids going to school out there?
No,
No,
absolutely
you're-
not.
What's
I can't
what's
wait to leave.
phase 2?
I can't wait to get out of here.
Jersey.
Oh, see, what are you talking about?
New Jersey.
We're
Ah,
thinking
hey,
Jersey.
oh.
Wanna go to
Why are you
Jersey?
looking at me?
I don't know. You guys are from Philly? Aren't you? That's close. We're not going to South Jersey, but still.
Sure.
Yeah.
We're not animals.
not Cherry Hill folk.
We're not animali.
The plan is to move, get a house out in Jersey.
Yeah,
That's-
suburbs.
That's my plan. Sarah's got her own plans, but
She's-
Moving to Tucson.
like Jersey.
I was
Jersey
into
Shore.
Texas for a moment.
Yeah, you were thinking. Well, you got your family
It's
there.
cheap there.
It's
It
we.
is?
I mean,
It's
we went
so
down there. We were
cheap.
kicking around an idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go down there, you get a couple drinks in, and you start looking at Zillow. You're like, this is pretty all right.
Yeah.
Well, you guys could go to Texas together. Like if
We
Sarah,
just got this place.
If Sarah, me, and Norman got a place in Texas, let's go. It's all touchdowns and hand jobs, but I can't leave my name.
Absolutely.
He's my bread banker.
No, I know. Yeah.
This guy's my bread and
You
butter.
could probably get him down there.
If he gets me too, straight to Texas. We're off.
Rogan.
Hiding out in Houston for a couple of years. Yeah, I like it.
But no, I want to be near the shore. I'd like to be an hour from the city, a half hour, 20 minutes from the beach, go to the beach, walk the boardwalk.
Is that a
Springsteen, the whole
possibility
thing.
in Jersey, in North Jersey?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
beaches up there. There's like shore
Oh, yeah,
points
of
or whatever.
course. Red Bank.
Was Massachusetts ever on the table?
No, my family's a little.
Trying to keep some distance.
I think they might
It
watch.
grows. The heart grows fonder.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah,
course,
it's good to have a
absolutely.
nice distance from people you hate. But I'm joking. That's a joke. That's a joke. I love Massachusetts, but I like to be near New York. And
In a perfect world, could you cohabitate with Sarah's family if you guys are like in the same within a 20
Not the
minutes?
same house. No.
Not the same house. No, what are you not?
not the same house.
Not
No,
Mormons.
Sarah's sister lives a few blocks away. I'm closer with Sarah's
My-
sister than she is.
My sister might move into the apartment downstairs.
Wait, your
below us.
sister lives here?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
lives like 2 blocks away.
What? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
she's
barely
moving into
see her.
She's moving to our building.
That would have made a move months ago.
Yeah.
What? Huh.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's moving into our old place to keep it in the family.
I
That's
like
Like
pretty
Clemenza.
good. Yeah, you'll have a yes. All
All
right.
right. So now this is shaping up. All right.
Yeah.
First year with the baby, you got your sister downstairs.
Yes.
Now she's already obviously aware that that's a helping out situation.
I think so. I don't know.
Is she? What does she do?
She is a data analyst for a really well-known company, but I don't want to say what it
No,
is.
of course.
Yeah.
Okay. And is she single or is she?
She's single, but she's been
She
in a
looking or what's going
long-term
on?
relationship.
She like fat dudes? What's
Yeah.
happening?
What the hell's happening here?
I just. The way you said that.
Oh. The fuck?
You say she's a size 6? What would you
What
say?
is she like CPAP machines?
Does she have tasteful nudes on her phone?
No, I just want to know what her lifestyle's like. Because I mean, that's a great thing to have a support system.
Especially
with
because
the
you don't have
baby
any other
coming.
family in the city, right?
Yes,
that's
that's
your
what I was
that's your
getting.
anchor. Like
Yes.
your closest family member is your sister.
But I think she's the kind of personality.
Plus some eye candy for Joe. Huh?
Yeah. You have to plan quite a bit ahead to book
Okay.
her.
Gotcha.
So there's no like, can you take the baby? I got to do
I
a
gotta go.
spot.
Yeah. Sure. All right.
I got to do a spot for 8 people. It's very important. It's 45 minutes away from here.
But we got friends in the bill. We got Palufo and Steve
Sure,
Rogers. These
sure.
are very
Uncle
nice
Renan?
people.
Yep.
Are you going to take them on the road?
I'm game for road for a little bit.
Uh-huh.
But I talked to O'Farrell
You're
and
going to have
she
like one of those
said,
comedy club kids, you know what I mean?
pass them over. As,
Bring them up on stage, do a
Oh,
closing.
I don't want to do that. We're not going to put our kid in limelight
Okay.
situation.
Have him on the Baby Bjorn.
Yeah.
And you're,
I'm thinking
He's
new
got
spin-off
sunglasses on.
podcast. If
Yeah.
you're, if you're
yeah,
talking
it's
to
all
me.
right.
Yeah, that's
Get a
not
couple
bad.
of clicks on
Baby
that
Journey,
thing. There you
Baby
go.
journey, yeah.
When do you guys move into the new place?
September. Sarah's going to be like 9 months pregnant when we move
Okay.
in.
Yeah.
And
Great
It'll be
timeline.
great.
Yeah. And then I think Joe's on the road the most.
I'm gone a bunch.
It's a hefty September. Now, are you going to do movers or are you going to do it yourself? You got a couple of bucks now. You guys are doing all right.
Yeah, I got.
I'd rather do movers. I think we're at a point we could just do movers.
It's weird because it's an upstairs move, but my friend, who's a very wise man, said, just a heads up, if you're moving across the country, if you're moving upstairs, it's the same thing.
same price.
It's the same,
Yeah.
but move it. It's shitty.
You have to move.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just
not,
as
you gotta
annoying.
move your shit,
like, yeah, you
reorganize.
can't
all
sell
that.
it in your head of, oh, it's just upstairs. I'll carry the dresser up.
Yeah.
Right.
And-
You got to go movers.
Yeah, I guess we'll go movers.
Of course. And I'm sure you got to do. What are you going to do to the nursery?
I don't know. What do you do? What do you mean?
It's going to be Goodfellas themed.
It's Manchester by the Sea.
It
Just
kinda
fire
is.
painted on the.
We do have somewhat of an underwater motif going on. We have a whale and an octopus painting.
Yeah.
So
In the house currently.
So it
Yes.
could be a Manchester by the Sea.
Yeah.
I don't know.
well,
Let's not do that.
Little New England.
I like the underwater thing. Couple of fishies, an octopus.
Yeah.
Foot, fish, whale. Yeah, we'll make it a little underwater bubbly thing. The scary part is his bedroom shares a wall with Ronan, and Ronan watches movies with the volume at 358. It's
Okay.
wide.
He's got to nix that. It's Uncle Ronan. He's got. That's what I'm saying. You got to have the support system up there.
It's bad. I mean, it's literally guns and bombs and rock. Like I almost called the cops one time.
Just
Yeah.
watching Saving Private Ryan.
I heard
every day.
he was watching a special on full volume. It was atrocious.
He was
Meaning-
not the special.
Not the special.
Oh, okay.
But like I could hear it all the way downstairs where you're like, this is insanity. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to talk to him.
I picture like
Soundproof the room.
I picture like a treehouse over there. It just sounds like there's a guy up here, a guy over there.
You got to come over
Everyone's
sometime.
connected. I'd never been invited. Joe.
I know. You know what? You know what it is? We have little backyard hang, but we have like 6 seats. So you have the apartment itself takes up 5, and then we'll invite Sarah's sister, and then someone goes, "Hey, my boyfriend's in town," and so you fill up quick. But
Really
I forget
tight.
that you're down the street.
Down the street. Yeah.
Yeah,
need 2
I really
seats.
blew it.
You also when we that was slow burn.
I'm laughing at his face. You didn't look over
I
to see the
didn't, no.
reaction. Yeah.
I assume it was an eye roll of some sort.
No, it was the opposite. It was a dead stare. There was no eye movement.
Okay, let's talk about Sheath.
Shout out to Sheath,
Talk about an OG from Jump Street.
first ever advertiser when we went on our own. Shout out to him, Robert Patton.
First people to send us free merch. We were all sheathed up.
Buddy, I still am. I don't know what you're talking about.
Gang, absolutely fantastic sheath underwear. They separate your nuts from your wiener to keep it nice and cool. If you want to,
And also your nuts from your leg.
sure. Or
It's
you
a 2-barrier system.
I throw it all in the same pocket. Fits comfortably, too.
I leave them in my nightstand when I
A
go
lot
out.
of room down there. Gang, sheath underwear, absolutely amazing. Do yourself a favor, pick up a pair.
Yeah, and they didn't forget about our sweaty, boobed listeners. Summertime can be brutal for you, too. Check out Sheath sports bras, bikini briefs, and boy shorts.
Bro, look at that.
Shout out to a girl in a pair of Sheath boy shorts.
Expand.
They keep it breezy and trendy, baby. Go to sheathunderwear.com. Use code GARBAGE to get 20% off your first order, plus Sheath's underwear 100% money-back guarantee. That's sheathunderwear.com. Promo code GARBAGE. Get Sheath underwear. Support the show, gang. Support the show. Support your balls. Do it.
Kev, let's talk about Fume, baby.
I'm fuming, Daddy-O.
As you know, quitting bad habits can be tough.
Sure.
Doing it cold turkey's even tougher.
You ain't lying.
You know what I mean? It's hard on the body. It's hard on the brain. As we know, luckily, Fume decided to take a look at the concept of a bad habit in a whole new light. Instead of quitting the whole habit, why not keep the habit, but remove the bad?
Sure.
Are you with me?
I'm with you.
You know what I'm
Chess, not
talking about,
checkers.
Pinhead?
Yeah.
You following me?
Uh-huh.
Thus, Fume was born. Innovative device that takes the harmful stuff out of that nasty hand-to-mouth habit. Instead of electronics, instead of vapor, harmful chemicals, Fume uses all natural flavored air.
Yeah.
Look at that.
It's really cool. They are also another OG supporter of ours. They've been sending us stuff for years. It's fantastic. It's definitely a different way to look at it, different way to attack the problem. I highly suggest it. With an adjustable airflow dial and movable parts and magnets for fidgeting, you can totally customize your experience.
You get to hand the mouth.
I know, to give it to you. Stopping is something we all put off because it's hard, but switching to Fume is easy, enjoyable, and even fun sometimes. Fume has served over 100,000 customers, and there are thousands of success stories. There's no real reason that can't be you. Join Fume in accelerating humanity's breakup from destructive habits by picking up the Journey Pack today. Head to tryfume.com to use code GARBAGE to save 10% when you get the Journey Pack today. That's tryfume.com and use code GARBAGE to save an additional 10% off your order today. Do it, gang. The link's in the bio. Now back to the show.
Back to the show.
You hit us with it. We've been giggling about it all week in the airport. We bumped into you on Friday. We were coming back from Columbus. You were going to Columbus. And Foley's like, oh, what are you, coming or going? He's like, I'm going. You're the only guys coming back on a Friday. Everyone else is going out to work.
All right, have a good weekend.
Well, it's so exciting to see. We saw Schultz a minute earlier.
Right.
And
It is
Paloofa was
exciting.
there. It's fun.
It is fun.
Yeah.
It's a good time. You feel like everyone's doing stuff. You're in the airport. I mean, dude, come on. It's fucking fantastic.
It's exciting.
Bumping in. Plus, the LaGuardia is real nice these days.
It's beautiful.
I like
Looks
the
nice.
Delta Lounge.
Ooh.
I only
I'm not
can
a
get
fan
in
of the
by
lounges.
Joe. You're not?
I wonder if you're the same beef as me.
We like the Amex Lounge, though, right?
There's an
Excuse me.
Amex Lounge?
In JFK there is. The Centurion Lounge.
Yeah, they're
I've heard
nice.
about that.
Yeah, it's very nice.
The open bar.
No, I don't. I like to go order the food I like to order when I go to a lounge. Like before I get on a plane, if I'm like, I want a burger and a beer, that's what I want. So I'd rather just go pay for that. Whereas like you're just at the whim of whatever shitty food. It's like a bad wedding or a communion party. It's like,
Well, my
give
big
me
beef,
better food.
My big beef with this is my 1100th time on this show, so everyone's well aware I'm a pretty garbagey guy. And my beef with the Delta lounges, they're trying to be. They're like, you're in the lounge, you must be something. But some of us are just white trash people that travel a lot.
Yes.
So I'm like,
You're looking
give
at
me
us.
a fucking hot dog, and some
Yeah,
scrammy eggs,
yes.
Chicken
it's all
tenders.
salmon.
Let me
with-
make my own sandwich.
All cheese, no lettuce.
It's like
Pulling out
salmon.
lunch meat.
There's like drizzle. It's everything's drizzled with something.
Chia
and there's
pudding.
no like proper.
Yeah.
Should be a
Scrambled
cheese-
eggs and bacon. Like you
you
can't
can't get that.
you can't get what you want. You get like a parfait with a whatever, and it's like I have a very shitty palate. I want a bacon, egg, and cheese or something.
Are
Same.
you one of the all-time pickiest eaters, would you say?
I thought so, and then like my family's worse than me. Donnelly's worse than me. There's quite a few
Donnelly's
people that are
bad.
worse.
Donnelly's got it pretty bad. Although she's trying. I was very bad. My wife forced me to get out of my comfort zone a little bit. Well, I'll try most stuff, but I like these 15 things. That's what I eat.
Yeah.
all
What's
the
it like
time.
when you two go out to dinner? If you guys go out to dinner,
Will you do a nice dinner? Will you go to like a nice steakhouse
yeah.
or
It's
something?
usually Italian.
Yeah,
That's
but I-
our base. That's our common ground.
Okay.
Or are you
Or a
going
steak
over in
dinner. We go to
Astoria?
a
Steak,
dinner.
yeah.
Where do you go in Astoria for a nice Italian?
Saks.
Saks.
Okay.
It's underneath the Kaufman Studios.
Oh, I think
What's
I know
the
that
other
place.
one that's by Michael's? We've been there. That was pretty
Oh,
good.
Bartolino's.
Bartolino's.
Very
Okay.
nice.
Sounds
And then
nice.
there's a Greek restaurant that I like on Broadway.
Aliata.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that what you said?
Aliata, yeah.
Yeah.
El Bambino's nice over there on 31st
Yes.
Avenue.
We like that.
Do Cristini's, real good. Will you
but
share?
we take no.
Share?
Like,
I've never shared anything with Sarah. She
I'm
barely
not a
knows me.
Share.
because you like such different things.
Yeah.
But we'll eat a Caesar salad, a pizza,
We'll split the bread.
a pasta. But we'll go to a steakhouse and eat steak. See, I'm picky, but I'm like, I will eat broccoli, asparagus,
Oh, wow.
fish.
Jesus Christ.
I'll eat some fish.
You acted like you just said caviar and oysters.
I've eaten whale. I've eaten
He'll try.
pussy.
Joe
I've
will
eaten
try.
How is that?
reindeer. It's not great.
A little chewy.
Depends on the
Depends on the season.
Depends on the artist. Jose Feliciano, you got no complaints. Anybody?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Jose Feliciano can't walk down the street.
But anyways, yeah, we go out.
We like Panera.
Panera
Okay.
bread,
Yeah.
Chinese food. We'll get Chinese.
What's the go-to order at a Chinese place?
And this is at the house.
I'm all General Tso. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't set
General
foot in a
Tso's, yeah.
Chinese restaurant. Caught right?
All right. Yeah, I'm Cartwright.
These are all jokes, right? These are coming off as jokes.
No, what do you mean?
Woo.
Getting hot under these lights.
We
Eh?
have a big Seinfeld listenership.
What do you get at the Chinese spot?
I like the eggplant thing.
I
It's
know
in a
exactly.
sweet sauce,
I know
and I like it
exactly
with
what you're
rice.
talking about.
It's good. I like veggie dumplings. I like crab ragoon.
Of
Who
course.
the fuck doesn't?
Me.
Joe.
Really?
I never had it, but I like
good.
ragu, crab
Yeah.
ragu.
Do you like cream cheese?
Not really.
Really?
No.
Yeah. Then
I
you
like
wouldn't
cheese.
it. Do you like imitation crab meat?
No, I'm not a big crab
Yeah,
guy.
then you would hate it. That's what it is. It's a combination of imitation crab meat and cream cheese.
I
Yeah.
don't like that. I like a spicy chicken with white rice. And I just
Okay.
shove it right in
Yeah.
there.
Do you use chopsticks or the fork?
No, you
I bought
My
chopsticks.
parents would disown you if you did.
I will eat with chopsticks every now and then.
Like non-Chinese food?
No,
No,
just
like-
regular, just Chinese food.
I could see that.
Yeah.
though.
chicken parm
It's
with
fun.
chopsticks.
Yeah.
Scrambled eggs. Just fucking.
Well, no, Sarah's a person you can go. She can be like, surprise me, and I'll just bring food. Like, there's times where Sarah's been late or something, and I just order a meal, and then she's like, great.
That wouldn't fly with you.
No,
Not so
No.
much.
But
I've
she would
always-
probably know what to get you at this point.
Chicken parm.
Maybe.
I love a chicken parm.
Yeah, extra
Chicken
sauce.
parm. Extra sauce.
That's
He
a
loves
wild
extra
order.
sauce.
Okay.
Even our pizza, I know when we get pizza what slice that I go for.
Versus
Him.
You gotta give
Yeah.
it to him.
What's
Yes.
that dynamic?
No
Nope.
bubble.
No bubble. I won't be caught
No
dead eating a
bubble.
bubble. I'll send it back. I'll call him up and like, get back here, pal.
Sorry, I ordered no bubbles.
And you got to see some sauce coming out.
I'm a big
the size.
sauce, extra sauce, everything.
Wait, how does that? I've never heard anybody order pizza extra sauce.
No, you got to.
Really?
Hide the bubbles.
I've never heard until
The no
Joe.
bubbles crazy.
Well, tell him about the French fry thing. This blows Sarah's mind.
Oh yeah, this was a family culture thing. Joe's family orders fries with their pizza, and I just always thought that was like, oh, you can't do that.
Someone brought
That's
this
such
up yesterday, too.
a fat fuck thing to do to me.
Steve Rogers said the same thing. He's like, I never heard of that. Did your family invent this?
It just felt like
that's dirtbag Irish
so
Northeast
break that
shit.
down
Yeah.
to me.
meaning like the pizza is the pleasure, the guiltiness, and then you get a salad to be like, I guess in our minds we think it
Pizza and a salad's
offsets
nice.
it. Yes.
No, I'm not even worried about
No,
that.
we'll do cheese fries.
But
We'll
I
do
have-
like a large pizza
Yeah.
and cheese fries.
You
But I
will?
There we go.
My family?
I
Yeah, yeah.
I
If we're all
respect
if
it.
we're at home in Philly,
Yeah, baby.
that's what it is. It's like we'll order a couple of pizzas. Someone will get like probably a chicken parm. They split that with somebody maybe, and then there'll be the 3-4 orders of fries.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As
you
fat
I
as the
respect
Foleys
it,
are,
though.
we never would cross those two.
No,
handful of fries and a pizza. I have
They're on the menu.
A plate with fries.
But it's like-
Exactly what
It's
I've
not.
said.
It's like they're on the menu for $3.50. Fucking yeah. Who doesn't want a couple fucking table
So
fries?
you're telling me
It's
you're growing up.
wild. It's wild.
You're growing up. It's a Friday night at the List House. Hey, we're getting some pizzas
And
It's-
buffalo wings.
The wings,
And they're like,
boom, got you red-handed, dirtbag.
the wings, I get.
Yeah, we're putting on TGIF, little Full House, little step by step. I got a plate full of fries and a couple slices
Not
of
a
pizza.
piece of green
This
in the
is
fucking
where-
room.
No.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
this
sure.
is what throws me off. The dynamic of the ketchup on the French fries, which I assume,
Yes, of course.
and the marinara sauce on the pizza
That's right.
yeah.
is too. They clash to me.
How about this? Well, I have members of my. First of all, we call ketchup Irish marinara.
Sure.
Right.
And I have members of my family that for many, as children, they kind of grew out of it, dipped the pizza right in the ketchup.
Oh yeah, no, that's not that far off.
That's wild.
That's happened in my circles for sure, for sure.
There you go.
I was my mom just came up and we're my family's very doesn't. The parents' generation, the kids a little bit more, but like I don't think my mom's ever had like Indian food. Like we were picking out a restaurant to go to,
No.
in the
Will you just
neighborhood,
do that?
and it was just like
You won't.
Never.
My family?
No, you.
I've eaten Indian food once in Houston with you, and then once in London. And I didn't mind it. I should eat it more.
Yeah, chicken tikka masala. There's a great place in
Yeah.
Astoria.
That,
like
that's
samosa
the General
bites.
Sal's. That's like you can't go
Yeah,
wrong.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah,
exactly,
it's
It's
exactly.
throw that.
introductory.
It's chicken sauce on white rice.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
had Indian
It's
food a few
butter
times.
for
But
the
my
most
Yes,
parents
it's
have
butter.
certainly never had Indian.
Yeah, I don't
No.
think so.
They've never had Korean food, Indian food, Greek food for 100%.
We
Yeah.
tried to take my mom. We want to take my niece and nephew to this Korean barbecue place where my mom lives, and we're like, Mom, come on, we're gonna go Korean barbecue. No,
No.
no,
They're so
no,
stubborn about it.
no.
No, Carrabba's, Outback, maybe.
Yeah.
Korean food. Korean
But it's
barbecue.
so
No way.
fucking good.
Korean fried chicken
Forget about it.
is the best, and I'm like, you totally are missing out, and you would love it.
Love it.
But they
You would
think
absolutely
it's, like,
love it.
Weird.
Yeah, and dude, a Korean barbecue, it's just meat on a grill with like some salad and stuff like that mixed around.
I'm like my family's like that with fish and chips. They're like, oh, I would never, and I'm like, it's a burger. It's not even.
Yeah.
You would eat it and not even know.
Well-
it's a chicken tender, is what it is.
Yeah.
Fish and chips?
Yes, they're like, oh my god,
Man, that's a really low ceiling
They think
for a family from Boston.
They think I'm Anthony Bourdain for eating fish and chips. They're like, that's crazy. I'm like, it's a chicken tender, you knucklehead.
We also love can't do spicy, so even like just regular black cracked pepper. That we always have fun with that with your mom.
My mother, I brought my mother to Chipotle one time. She got the
Jesus Christ.
mild, which is literally tomatoes. And she was
tomatoes.
like this. Ooh! Ooh! She's like, I am on fire. I'm like, you're eating tomatoes.
It's guacamole, lady.
And I like hot. But I douse it with hot sauce. I like a spicy meatball.
Yeah.
And she's like, she's like, ooh, it's got a kick. And it's like literally like table pepper.
Nothing.
Or whatever you call it.
There's people that are like that though, and I'm like, I am so fascinated
Yeah,
by you
it's
that you're
wild.
like this. Eyes are watering.
Yeah. No.
Wild.
It's
She has
honey
a piece
mustard.
of bubble gum. She's on the floor. Like, I can't.
Piece of Big Red, she's out of commission. Shit, my mouth is spicy.
It's like bear spray. How do you guys get along, Sarah? You get along with Joe's mom?
Yeah, I love Joe's family.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fun.
They're fun. They're like, yeah, they're fun. We play games. It's all games at my house. Drinking and games.
Yes.
There's
And
not
We
a
are cut
dialogue.
from the same cloth.
Yeah.
24/7 hanging out.
Yeah.
Like where my family will do 4 hardcore hours and then we rejuvenate on our own, do our own thing for another 4 hours and then
Yeah.
come back together again.
This is at the house, at your parents' house.
Yeah, like we go to Maine every year. It's sunrise to sundown. It's all 38 people. And if you go to like the bathroom or whatever, it's like it's like a game
You
of
can
telephone.
hear
It's like,
them.
where's Sarah? Where's Sarah?
You're
Did
like,
Sarah go somewhere?
Can I not take a shit?
Yeah, just-
It's nuts.
Yeah.
Be a
And
good
it's
idea.
games.
Be a good idea for a movie.
That's
Yeah.
not a bad idea.
Check it out, 4th of July, baby.
32%, baby.
Yeah, home run of a flick.
I loved it.
Thank
oh
you.
my God.
But yeah, we're playing cards. We're playing dice. We're playing.
You're shooting dice with your family?
Well, there's a dice game.
love
we
games.
play. Yeah, a certain dice game.
I like
and
games with your family.
Cornhole. There's no dialogue. What have you guys been up to? How's things?
Sure. Okay.
No,
Huh.
none.
That's
And Sarah's family, it's like you gotta know your 1300s
We're doing
Eastern
4-hour
European
Joe
government.
Rogan podcasts.
really.
You're down, your parents' house, they have a pool, right?
No. They
But
don't.
it's the house that you told it, the house that,
Oh, the house that I grew up in had a pool, and then we downsized when I graduated high school to a house that didn't have a pool. But in we call it villages. They have each village has its own pool,
A community
pool. Yeah.
will you go down there? When you guys go down there, do you stay at your parents' house?
Yes, we stay with my mom.
In your old room?
Yeah, pretty much so. Yeah.
But it's a new house. It's not the house you grew up in.
It's not the house that I grew up. So I was in several of those rooms after I graduated.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because I was at that point kind of like living on my own in certain areas, and then I would always come back, and then when I did come back, it was in a different room.
And will you guys do breakfast?
Fresh
with
start.
Yeah.
Can't go back to your old demons in that old room.
I won't do it.
Will you
I'm
guys
no
do a
loser.
family breakfast? Like if you're down at her mom's, will there be like breakfast on Saturday morning?
Maybe Saturday she'll make breakfast, but usually she works, so we get up a little
Well,
later.
the first thing that Joe kind of picked up on was this sleeping over. My parents they yell.
This is gonna be good.
Well, my dad used to be like, Sarah,
yeah, like
breakfast is ready.
we were
Okay.
children.
Yeah.
And he'd be like this.
And
Oh,
you're
okay.
like in your 30s and he would still do it, but my mom would be like, Sarah, breakfast is nearly
Breakfast
ready.
is nearly
so then
ready.
he just does that the whole
She's
time
like
in our
a-
house right
Yeah,
now.
she's like a British intellectual.
Uh-huh.
Sarah, breakfast is nearly ready. And we have to go down. It's
Quite good, no?
The best way I could sum up my hanging out with Sarah's family is George is at dinner with Jay Peterman. And he goes, what about sports? You like sports?
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. We literally are talking about like the Czechoslovakian government
Economic
in
downturn.
1985 economic turn. And I'm like this. How about Jordan? You ever see any Jordan? He can really fly.
You guys watch The Last Dance? What's happening here?
I like Mike Lupica.
I have to say, I can't really hang in those conversations as well.
It's like, whoo.
It's heavy, yeah. No,
yeah,
for sure.
We would play Trivia Pursuit, and it would just be my dad and I with one pie piece for 4 hours. And then my mom and my brother would just have their whole thing
These
filled
are
up.
very smart people. A lot of reading.
Readers.
Yeah. And I feel like I'm like in my family, I'm pretty
Enlightened.
smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. I read, books, Jerry. But I mean, these people read like they're reading like heavy
Dense,
books.
yeah, information, not an autobiography.
What are you reading now, Joe?
I'm reading the Gotti Wars, I think it's called, about Gotti getting taken down.
Joe has like 5 books in circulation.
I work books. I'm also
he
reading.
picks them up and he reads a little bit
Next to
every
the
time.
bed.
I'm also reading Tarantino's newest book, and then the one about cinema, and then cognitive behavioral therapy. I got to be working my brain all the time.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna kill myself.
And what are you reading?
Well, I've had
Vanderpump Rules.
Yes, the Vanderpump.
waiting. No, there was one book I read Homo Sapiens, and then I was like, let me get the second book, and then I got Homo Deuce, and I've been reading that slowly for about 3 years now.
Okay, take your time. You don't want to fucking overload
So
yourself.
but you guys are starting to get into the pattern that you want to, where you're both reading as you go to bed.
I'll hit spurts. I'm trying, but I can't. I'll do Pinterest. That's my wind down activity out of the social
This
media
girl likes
apps.
the phone, huh?
It's bad. I'm embarrassed by it.
I'm bad too. I mean, I'm bad. I don't want to make it sound like. I mean, I just got this book and got fired up by it, but I'm bad. I'm bad alone. When I'm with people, I'm very good about the phone, or pretty good about the phone.
Sure.
When I'm on the road by myself, though, it's off the
Oh,
rails.
it's brutal.
Dude,
It's just
I
off
find
the
myself
rails.
on an airplane, like just going through old or whatever. Like if I don't
Yeah.
buy the Wi-Fi, I'm just fucking looking.
Same. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
looking. And I'm like, what am I doing? I'll look at the
Scrolling.
guy's phone next to me if I
I
don't
know.
have anything
And then
going
I
on.
know that I have work to do that I could do, and I'm just refreshing.
I'm like, I should be listening to sets, something. I'm in the plane for 2 hours. I should be doing something productive, not trying to load Instagram on a shitty Wi-Fi signal. It
Yeah.
doesn't load.
It's bad.
Is there ever a vacation where it's just you guys? If you guys go on
yeah.
other than the honeymoon?
Oh, big time. We went to Wales. We're going every year, and then Sarah wanted to have a fucking baby.
Fuck this whole plan.
But yeah, we went to Paris. We went to
Took it by
Wales.
cruise wear.
yeah, you guys
we
are
went to
travelers.
Berlin
Yeah,
last
yeah,
year.
yeah.
Yeah, we like traveling.
We're a big travel. I gotta travel. I go crazy. I'm just gonna bring the baby. I can't not. I
Yeah,
get psychotic.
we can do
That'd
it.
be great for the baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
So
Well, culture.
Yeah.
What do you
else?
do in Paris? What are you eating over there?
we went to Paris. We spent a week there. I took Sarah for her 40th birthday. She took me nowhere.
I have no money.
That was supposed to be a laugh, and nobody laughed. It got weird. We actually did go to Palm Springs for my 40th.
We did.
Okay.
Yeah.
On Joe.
On me. Yeah. In fact, the other couple didn't chip in either. But
Is that true?
It's his
I think they
besties.
forgot.
Yeah,
We're a
it's all
family.
right.
Oh, they take care of us.
Yeah. But they're huge fans of yours, by the way. So they'll hear this.
Your parents?
But no, we went.
Joe Liz keeping tabs. I fucking love
Yeah.
it.
What do we do? For tabs? It's a $7,800 house. Are you out of your mind? 8 fucking thousand here.
Ask me to
Talking
christen
about
his
8
kid.
G's here.
I told him 8 grand.
He didn't have a Coke.
All-time favorite line.
Paris, we walked a ton. We went to the Eiffel Tower. We went to Notre Dame. We went to
Smoked a
Shakespeare
few
and
cigarettes.
Co.
Nice.
Yeah, it was funny because I was like, we're in Europe. We should have cigarettes. And Sarah just ripped like 2 packs in about a half an hour. It was wild.
Start ripping heaters.
It was just,
That's what made me slip back
I'm
going
back
over
to
there. It's
normal.
romantic. They're all
Yeah.
I was at a wedding with Spaniards. I was like fucking.
They're a little bit
Pregnant.
better for you over there too.
oh, is
they're
that
not.
right?
No,
Yeah.
Could be.
no, they're not. They're not. If anything, they're worse.
I was like Griswold when he gives the kid the beer and he looks over and looks back and it's gone. I was like, Jesus. We went to the Louvre and we went to
the Paris-y stuff.
Yeah,
What
we
are
went
you
to
eating
Mama.
over there?
croissants almost exclusively.
Do you do like the ham and cheese croissant or just straight regular croissant?
Get pomfrites.
Yeah.
There you go.
I did cheese platters.
Yeah. What else did we eat? Pastries, a lot of pastries.
Steak,
do fondue? Will you
frites,
do a little
Steak
fondue?
and fries.
I might have done a fondue.
Yeah.
I remember.
I don't remember what we ate.
Yeah, I
There's
don't.
a lot of pastries.
They're an odd pair, aren't
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
McDonald's
The
a
best.
little bit. We do love a McDonald's. Our honeymoon, we ate In-N-Out Burger every single day.
Oh yeah. I love fast food.
I
Yeah.
get that
I
though. If it's
love
what you
fast
both like,
food.
it's it's your week, your weekend, whatever it is.
they? Will you guys order in fast food to the house?
No, we walk by a McDonald's. I at least walk by a McDonald's every night, and I'm always so proud of myself that I haven't
don't
stopped
stop.
by in there. Yeah,
I-
because like I feel like once you do, then it's
easier
on.
the next time and the
Yeah.
next time. And yeah,
But
yeah.
I love McDonald's every now and then.
Yeah.
It's the best. It's the best.
I did get it delivered to the house the day I got back from LA.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So I have before.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
The
no
delivery is not great though.
Nah, it's the
No.
best.
Yeah, it is
It
pretty
is.
good. Yeah.
Because when I was living on 35th Street in Astoria, I'd walk by that Burger King, Astoria Boulevard, every night, and I would stop at the drive-through window. It was when they were doing like 10 burgers for $1. To be like, give me
losing
20.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. We picked up 2 beefcake gay men and drove them through the drive-through one time years ago, late at night, because they didn't
That's
have a
our
car.
charity.
They didn't have a car, and they were like real, like beefy, like 240-pound, like bodybuilder-looking guys with like the string tanked up like down to here. And they were in line, and I got a little annoyed. They were in line like on foot, and then they sent it. Like, you can't do that. It's dangerous, whatever. And I said, "Hop in, boys." And I took them through the drive-through, and we ordered food, and then they didn't give me a proper thank you.
Really?
They didn't
Yeah.
know.
I figured they would have picked up the tab.
Did they offer to buy you anything?
No. And
Whoa.
even then they got out of the car, they were like, all right. And I was like, I thought they should have been blowing me.
That's
Yeah.
why I don't help anybody anymore.
Just that one time? Those 2 gay guys at Burger King. Never again.
Sarah's a
just
big
in
believer
general.
in not helping.
I am. You just get caught in their drama, and then they want you to help more.
I don't disagree with you. Yes.
So I stopped helping people.
It's the key
At
to
least
happiness.
offering
It is.
help.
Sarah.
If you ask for help, I will
tough
if it's
cookie.
within reason. But I just feel like it's messy.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
You're
it doesn't
not
always
wrong.
it doesn't always end well. My
Yeah.
thing what I wanted to get back to we've been talking about on the show is speaking of the the reimbursement for the trip. Will you guys send Venmo requests to somebody if they owe you money?
No.
Like say I
never
owed
in my
you
life.
never.
If it's been discussed.
Okay, if they were
if-
like, "Hey,
I just shared a lift with a girl that I had just met that night, and we were both going back to Astoria, and she's like, send me the request after, because I got out first, even though it was my account.
okay.
So I
I get
requested
that.
her. Yeah.
Okay.
But no, it feels odd.
pay ya?
Tacky.
She did
That's nice.
immediately.
Yeah, it comes off as tacky, I feel.
Yeah, I'm not.
Unless it's set up
Got
the
it.
way you're talking.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I'm bad with it. I've had people buy, I sell shirts on the road and have
Sure.
people be like, oh, I got $12. And I'm like, all right, take it. Jesus.
You're
fuck.
losing money.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
cost me
bad.
$13.
Yeah, no, I've never Venmo requested it, but I'm paying more than I'm owed, I feel like, on Venmo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sure.
Yeah, yeah,
Most
yeah, of
people,
course.
yeah.
People shit on couples that Venmo each other back, but sometimes I just feel really bad that Joe takes.
Do you guys do that?
I Venmo him, but I don't.
I don't
He
remember
doesn't expect it. Not
I'm gonna need to
all
see some
the
proof.
time,
Let me
but-
see a transaction.
Do you
history
guys
here.
keep everything? I'm going to ask you, but do you guys keep everything separate? Like, does Joe has his account and you have your account?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. She's
Yeah.
not getting any of my money.
I did the same thing. Me and my wife didn't do it, and then we had to renew her green card, and they were like, "Yeah, you should like have a mortgage and all the." And we didn't
Oh.
unite anything, and they were like, "Yeah, you have no actual paperwork,
No assets as a couple.
nothing."
Yeah.
Well, my car is under your name because I don't have any credit.
He didn't have good credit.
And I did, my
Okay.
license was
at the
out
time.
of state.
Yeah. So we put it on mine.
These two were squirrely.
Too. Well, and I bought my car
Making
cash.
straw purchases on a Corolla?
Yeah.
Sarah goes in with a fake mustache. Hi, I'm Joe List. I'm here to buy a car.
It was awkward because everything's in her name, but I bought it, so I don't know. It's gonna be ugly when we get divorced next
Are you
year.
guys both on the lease?
No, I don't think our landlord knows you live there. I don't know. He's very.
I'm on. I think I'm
guys
on
are
the
living like
lease.
hitmen.
I'm on the lease.
Oh, maybe you are. I don't know.
The Boondock Saints over here.
Shoe boxes of cash and passports.
I haven't looked at the lease since '88. Our landlord's the best.
But he didn't even do a background check on us.
No,
Which
he's
he
all word
should've.
of mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have never got it.
He's just
That's
total-
old school Queen shit, like
Yeah,
real
of course.
neighborhood shit.
Old school Greek guy? Is that who you got?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
handshake deal or something.
Yeah.
He's great. He's the best. And
But everybody always thought, oh my God, it's so hard to find. I'm like, dude, go to Astoria. You'll do it. You got to dig around a little bit and look a little bit. You will find some old couple that had a house that turned it into 3 apartments that they live on the top floor or the ground floor, and they're just looking for nice people to live there. They
Yeah.
don't give a shit.
well, that's what I forget because our landlord is so nice and he is so accommodating and he lets us bring in anybody. I just say, hey, Caitlin Palufo and Steve Rogers, and he goes, great. But I forget that it's as hard to find good tenants.
That's a
as
gold
it
mine
is
for him.
to
Yeah.
find
Yeah.
good
I mean, they might go
apartment.
months without having people in there, and they're like, all right, there's X amount of thousands
And
of
the
dollars.
fact that
Yeah.
you know them, not like you're on the hook for it, but it's like, well, Joe knows them. they're more than likely not to fucking skip out on the rent or anything like that.
Yeah, it'd be
Right.
embarrassing for us.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we don't drink, we don't party, we don't smoke. I smoke in the backyard.
Couple of stogies in the backyard.
Yeah.
Never hurt no one.
Nah.
Honest man, long day's work, comes out, has a cigar.
You got that right. Oh, you better believe it. You guys should come over. You guys smoke?
Smoke cigs.
I started smoking cigars at Cassidy's wedding. I was always kind of anti it. So I didn't feel like I deserved it, and say that in a weird way.
Oh.
And then I had one at his wedding. I wasn't crazy about it.
No, you complained about it
It's
the whole. He
long.
was smoking. This fucking sucks. How could
Yeah.
anyone ever do this? Later on in that night, you know what? Let me get another one of those
And
cigars.
yeah, it just took. And then after that, I had like one a couple weeks later, and then I had one at the World Series, and I had a perfect amount of drinks in me. It was Macanudo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was in like Macanudo Cafe, and it was real nice. And then since then, I've had a couple every once in a while. Our buddy Hank in Austin, shout out to Hank, gave me a little bag of cigars to take back, and I've had a few of them.
All right, you got to come over. We'll
Yeah, they're
smoke.
all right.
Yeah.
It is relaxing.
Well, that's the
Very
thing.
relaxing.
It takes an hour to smoke a cigar, so every now and then there'll be somebody that's like, "You want to smoke a cigar?" And you're like, "We want to get home."
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it feels weird to be
Wrap
like,
this up,
you're like,
yeah.
I'm not saying no because I don't want to smoke with you. I just don't want to hang out an hour
Commit the hour.
at 11 o'clock at night.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. I got to watch Vanderpump Rules.
I know.
I got TikToks to get to. But let's do some garbage questions from the old Patreon over there.
Okay.
Gang, when you sign up for Patreon, we'll answer your garbage question on the air. It's just the best way to do it. Let's see. This one's from Jason, $10 homie. Have you ever owned one of those touch lamps that you can like?
Oh.
Oh, I think I have them in the closet.
But that's
that-
different.
that's like-
That's a popper.
Yeah. What
Is
are
that
they
the
called?
same thing?
No.
That's like a Family Feud.
Yes. Like the buzzer looking thing.
Yeah,
Tap
yeah.
lights. Those are tap lights.
With the batteries.
Yes.
We're
That's-
talking about at a certain point in, I think, late 90s technology.
Yeah.
You got rid of the twist on the lamp, and you just touch the thing.
It was like heat
and
sensor.
it goes up.
And there would be like 3 different levels to it.
No, I never had that.
Never have.
Oh, we know what we're getting you for the baby. A couple of those.
I remember when my stepmom moved in, she made all of the lamps in the living room that.
What's the appeal?
It's sleeker, I think. It's,
yeah,
it's
but it
easier.
was-
Just a little.
The hotels had them for a
The
while.
hotels
Yeah, the
had them for
Yes.
a
hotels
while.
Yeah.
I
And then
don't
sometimes
trust.
you touch them too hard and you go too fast.
Yeah,
too
yeah,
there.
Yes.
Can I say this?
It's on the line with the clapper to me.
Yeah.
I don't trust the hotel USB in the wall.
Never works. Also, what's the deal with loose sockets?
Yes,
I mean,
hotels
put
are
your
bad.
iPhone charger
Oh,
in
it
there,
goes into
and then
the-
they're
yeah.
just like,
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
slips out.
I just
it's
had
like slutty.
I had that.
You dirty little bitch.
Yeah.
That's what I always think when I'm like, oh, you dirty whore.
Somebody was plowing this outlet.
Get in the bathroom and clean yourself up. That's funny. Yeah, I don't like that.
Do you have a hotel that you'll stay at? Do you have like one that you try to stay at, or are you just wherever they throw you up, whatever's close to the club?
Usually it's whatever the club puts me.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we don't. I hear about comics changing rooms a million times.
Oh,
And
when
I'm
you get
so fascinated
Yeah,
by those
never.
people. I understand every now and then you get an outlier situation that's
Sure.
disgusting, but like, I think we usually just stay whatever we get.
Yeah, most clubs now put you in a decent.
decent,
hotel.
yeah.
Or at
Yeah.
least, yeah, we're doing.
I opened
Yeah,
up.
you're doing well enough where they're not putting you at
Yeah.
the. They do because they do have ranks of like, these are for these guys, these are
Right,
for these
right.
guys, and these are for these. Yeah,
Yeah.
I opened up for somebody years ago, and that was like my first foray into that.
right.
I
Very
never,
classy gentleman.
yeah, and they put him next to the elevator, and he went right downstairs. Like, I can't do the elevator. I'm like, oh, I didn't even know you could fucking do that. I
Yeah.
thought they charge you or something.
Yeah, no, I'm not a real assertive with the hotel. I go, that sucks.
Yeah,
That's
I had to
crazy.
do it once. I can't remember where we were, but it was basically a murder room.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was like
right.
literally. It was there
It was
was
in Pittsburgh.
yeah, there was huge burns on the carpet. It smelled like there had been a gangbang in there
Oh wow.
a few hours before.
You're like the mojo is off in
So-
here.
I've done that once where I
I
think it
felt
was,
like the nun was in there. Yeah, dude, I didn't like it. That's the only time.
yeah, I had to do it once in Houston. I walked in and it was like there was people in here moments ago. Like you could
Right,
still
right.
feel it. I'm like,
hot
this is
on the seats.
and there was like a cold bottle of water, like half drank. I'm like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
Jesus, that's like No Country for Old Men. Fucking milk still sitting on the coffee table.
Milk's still cold.
Did you like that, Joe?
I did like that.
The
yeah,
movie?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I just went off thinking about like the bad hotels I've stayed in. But No Country for Old Men's a top 10 for me. I mean,
Yeah.
that's like all timer.
Comedy condos
Hate them.
awful and should be get rid of them.
I mean, that's a
Except
dying
Denver
thing.
Comedy Works.
Denver's
that's a
a-
good
Oh,
one.
that's the best.
Denver's good.
Yeah.
I just don't like that it's loft that you can still hear because I'm a snorer, and then people get mad
Oh,
at me
yeah,
because
yeah.
the ceilings.
There's
don't go,
no walls,
The walls don't
really.
go to the ceiling.
Yeah.
but that's great. Actually, the air mattress in there is from us. Remember we bought and left an air mattress there.
No
I think we
kidding.
stole the air mattress. I think they forgot to ring us up. What we started doing on the road because we travel with a gaggle of us. We just started doing Airbnbs, which is a
Oh, that's
little
fun.
nicer and sometimes cheaper than the. Especially if you're
Hotel?
taking an opener with you, I don't know, whatever. It
Plus, the
the-
hang's better.
the hang's better. You got a nice living room. You're together. It's
Right.
you can make coffee and shit like that. It's,
I'm not crazy about going back to a hotel room by myself when we're out there. I feel in the back of my head, this is anxiety, obviously, but in the back of my head, I'm like, they're gonna find me in here tomorrow morning.
Oh, geez,
Which-
like Saget.
Yeah, which
Okay.
Yeah, God rest his soul.
we've all met in the front of a hotel and be like, anybody got eyes on the big man?
Yeah.
And we're like, no. And we're calling, texting, everything. And
Doesn't
I'm
it
like,
always feel
it'll
like
be me and Toby looking at each other like, all right, man, let's fucking.
Yeah.
they're trying to piece together the night, what happened, you know?
No,
We
I
stopped
fun.
at 7-Eleven. It looks like.
I've used Matt Wayne a lot on the road, who's great. Do you guys know Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful. But we did Denver Comedy Works together. We had the condo. That was fun. And then Tampa, Side Splitters has a new condo, and it's not the nicest, but the hotel isn't great, and it's further away. So I was like, I'll just stay at the condo.
Sure.
And it's quite fun to have a roommate.
That's
it brings
it's
you
great.
back to the old days.
That's what we
Yeah.
love about the Airbnb. It's you're
Love
all
that side
hanging.
splitters,
yeah.
too.
The hangs are way
yeah.
better.
Side Splitters is
Man,
the best.
It
Yeah.
is.
Oh, we were there right after you, I think. Oh, you
Oh,
got the
yeah.
pooch.
The pooch.
Yeah, Tommy Pucciani.
Oh, yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Shout out to the pooch.
Love the
Sick
pooch.
I could move our family to Tampa.
I want to move to Tampa.
Yeah.
I've been
I'd
saying
do
that for
that.
a year.
I could do that.
St.
Well,
Pete Beach.
Joe?
They got coarse grass there. I'm a big grass guy.
This guy
That's
is
the
hunting.
I
craziest
love
thing.
grass. No.
he
Have
likes
you
New England grass.
Have you
Ah,
not tried
Florida
to lay
with
in
all
the
that
grass?
crabgrass? What are you, nuts?
It's awful. You can't lay in the grass.
You can't walk in the grass.
Everyone's
Yeah.
laughing.
No,
No
you're
one's
right.
ever tried to lay in grass in Tampa. It's 150 degrees, and you got a lot of real dum-dums. Not
Dum-dums
that we
are
don't ever
everywhere,
share.
though.
I know, but this is a special. I mean, Tampa. It's like Tampa dum-dum.
I'm a
Dude,
Kentucky.
I used to live
He used
there.
to live
He
there.
is not wrong.
Thank you. It's
The
coarse.
grass?
It sucks
I know what kind of grass. It's tough.
It's
It's
crab.
hard.
I
Yes.
assume
got
it's
a rough
crabgrass.
on one. It's like a cat tongue on one side. Of
Yes,
it.
it'll
Yeah.
cut you.
Texas has the same grass.
But Tampa, it's affordable.
You went
and
the St. Augustine grass. I think that's what it's called.
Kentucky
Kentucky
bluegrass.
bluegrass.
Yes.
Yeah, that thin softy.
And it's very flat down there. The ballpark is horseshit. The Bucks logo is gay.
You're a big beach guy though.
I like the beach.
I
You
like
couldn't
the
become
beach.
a Rays. You couldn't be going to Rays games either.
Oh, it's a trash heap, that place. No offense to Tampa. I mean, I'd sell well
you
in
just,
Tampa.
you just trashed Tampa for 8 minutes.
They're
Well,
cool.
but I love Tampa other than that.
No, of course,
We had
Tampa's
Mark-
fantastic.
He's a fucking Red Sox fan. He can't. They're in the same goddamn division.
I know, but I like Tampa because Tampa is a lot of Northeast people.
That's
it's like
true.
the lineage is
It's
a
a
lot of
very
people.
close extension
Yes.
of
Yes.
up here.
It's like a stepbrother.
Yeah.
That's right. And I love Side Splitters. And,
Big Bry's the best.
Yeah.
Norman's bachelor party we did in Tampa.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
If you run into somebody down there, like say somebody, if you're picking up a shirt or something like that, it's happened to me. I went to the Big and Tall in Tampa. And when we got down there, pick up a couple
It's in
items.
his rider.
A couple items. And the guy in there, he's like, "Where you coming in from?" I'm coming in from New York. "Oh, where do you live in New York?" I live in Astoria. "Oh yeah, no Astoria. I lived up there."
Yeah,
It
yeah.
has that feeling.
Yeah.
It's like an extension of the city.
And the best cigar prices in the country.
Low.
Yeah.
Very
Cuba's right
competitive.
there.
Very low, yeah.
My backup plan is to move to Tampa and be a power washer
Or a stripper.
That's TikTok time.
Yeah.
That's
or car detailing.
that's big. Do you know
slap-
there's a video game that's all
Or
power
cut lawns
washing
at
now?
abandoned
No.
houses.
Your job
Yeah.
is
That guy's great.
that guy's pretty good. Yeah, the whole video game is your job is you own a small power washing company and you got like jobs.
Oh
to
yeah,
do.
Danny Brown was.
okay.
And
telling
you
me.
see results right away.
Oh,
It's the instant gratification.
Yeah.
you know what else is
Better
another
than an
one
office.
that's been killing me lately? The carpet cleaning guys.
Oh, I love that.
Sunshine?
They clean the. What do you say?
Sunshine carpet cleaning.
It's called the oranges. Do you mean like the rugs?
Yes,
yeah,
where
they
they
find them in
clean
a
the-
dumpster.
Yeah.
And it's
oh
black.
man. and they're just
Man, Sarah's at the forefront
Yeah.
of
You
weird
know it
TikTok.
stinks.
What are you, I don't even know what you're talking. I'm like
Oh.
lost over here.
It's like a rug cleaning company, and they restore rugs. They get like a rug, like a
Oriental rug or
a nice
whatever,
Oriental rug that was like just trashed.
A body was buried in it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they'll
And
put it on this like it looks like a baby pool, and they'll just hit it with this and that and power wash, and then they take like a
Sucker.
chamois.
Mr. Thirsty.
They throw it away, dude. It's nice.
I'm always like, they're doing like 40 hours of work for something that'll give them a $10 profit, it feels like.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
I think if they're expensive rugs, they probably do pretty well with
You
that.
think so?
Maybe.
Yeah, I've always wondered.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
do you fucking rug doctor over
I'm
here?
blown away by that. I'm like, ugh.
Joe's a
You're
reader.
getting French fries and pizza. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's right. And if I spill it on the rug, I clean it myself. I don't watch a guy. You're watching carpet cleaners? What's the world coming to?
It's satisfying.
It's perverse.
All right, let's do a couple more here. It's always a good app when you barely get to the goddamn questions.
Yeah,
you know
we
what
love
I mean?
you too.
This is from Devin. Will either one of you wear shoes to the beach?
What do you mean? I wear sneakers on the beach.
Really?
Black
joking.
socks and sneakers
No,
on
you
the
don't.
beach.
Nuh-uh.
I don't like
Yeah.
doing it. I flip flops so I can wash my feet as much as I can
What?
with my shoe on.
Wait.
So you can, meaning like you can rinse your feet
With
off with your
flip-flops.
flip flops
Sure. Yeah,
on. Yeah,
sure. Gotcha.
you can't do that with the sneaker.
Wait, you're doing New Balances on the beach?
That's right.
Well, how,
I
you,
can't.
how you going in the water?
Well, I take them off to go in the water.
But then you got to wait. Hold on a
Sneakers in the
second.
pool.
Then you're going
It
back to
sucks.
the chairs with your wet, sandy feet,
Yeah.
putting socks on.
It's bad.
Well, you put them back on the beach?
Before I leave, I put
Yeah.
them back on.
No,
Wait
that's,
a minute.
And
Hold
it's
on.
all
That
sandy.
feels
It's
Here's the big
very
question.
New England to me though.
That's very
Joe.
white trash. isn't
well, I
it?
got plantar fasciitis.
don't get out of here.
And I also, there's something about a flip flop. A man hoof is disgusting. I can't wear a flip flop. And this is just me being from the 80s.
This guy's
It's-
screwballs, dude.
Hold on. Here's the craziest
I've
part
got
of that.
jellies on.
Is it the only pair of sneakers you have with you?
Yeah, that.
Do you
Yeah.
have sand in your sneakers for the rest of the time you're out
No,
wherever you are?
Clap it out.
I don't know.
Oh, you're crazy.
I will say the first few years of dating Joe, he was kind of into water socks.
Like water shoes.
Yeah,
I wear
water
that. Well, in
shoes.
Maine, I still wear them because
It's rocky.
it's rocky.
Like
Yeah,
aqua
I get
socks?
that.
Yeah.
Kinda-
and
yeah,
and
that's
you
how I
walk
know.
into the beach
But
there.
they call it water shoes.
There's no beach in Maine. It's rocks. It's
Call it Nerd
slippery
Alert.
and
I mean, I'll
yeah.
He's got him on his
alert.
hands still.
And I got city feet. I'm not walking around barefoot. I'm not a.
They're tender.
Yeah, they're very soft. They're delicate.
Sure.
And then I'm walking on rocks. I mean, if you've never been to New England,
No, I'll give you
No,
that.
I'll give you that, for
it's
sure.
100%.
sharp and slippery.
Yeah.
And there's bricks and shit in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'll give you that.
Huh.
I'll give
Yeah.
you that.
So
My
I'll
dad-
wear those.
My dad used to wear aqua socks like around, like he wore them as shoes. He'd wear them like the grocery store,
Wow,
church. Yeah, it was crazy. I saw him at a
Fucking
fucking.
around like a ninja.
I saw him at a ShopRite one time and fucking walked the other way. Couldn't do it. Huh. All right. This is from Thomas. Have you ever taken a bath towel or shower towel to the beach instead of a beach towel?
From hotels, yes.
You
For
got it at a
sure.
hotel.
Yeah.
Probably at a hotel
but-
and maybe even a comedy condo.
It sucks, and I don't know why it sucks.
It's not as thick.
It's
It's not as
smaller,
big.
it's thinner,
Yeah.
it's rougher.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a beach towel. And even sometimes if the hotel has a pool and they're pool towels, they're basically just regular towels with stripes on them.
Yeah.
You're not fooling anybody.
I love, you know what I want if I was rich? Beach towels in my bathroom.
Look at you.
Every time I go back to my mom, like back
They're
home,
luxurious.
that's what I use in the
Yeah.
shower.
I mean,
yeah.
I think we can afford that.
I wish I had $13.99.
I think we're doing
I
pretty
ever-
good.
why-
If I ever can afford to go to a Macy's.
I mean, I got an Equinox membership, for God's sakes. We're in the Delta Lounge. We're doing all right.
Do you guys have a matching set of towels at the house? Like, is there, if I walked into your bathroom, is there like the little bar with the 2 hand towels and the washcloth over it?
No.
Turquoise. She's turquoise. I'm brown.
Yeah.
That's the,
That's it. We were given them by his family, and then I was like, well, now we're good. We don't need towels for another 20 years.
Yeah. When we get the house, when we buy a house, we'll probably have some letters on
Do all
shit,
that stuff.
whatever.
some monograms.
Yeah, my
maybe.
roommate got me really nice towels, but they got dingy pretty fast.
I'd come
And
in
I
all the
haven't even,
towels.
now they're the guest towels. Yeah.
Okay.
Joe comes on all the towels.
Every towel you get, I just
Are you really coming on the bath towels?
not
No.
the, well, the
At a
face
hotel,
cloth.
sure.
But that's like, guys don't know hierarchy of towels in the relationship.
I've learned
No.
since I've been married.
Where you're like, That's the tea
There's
towel.
some towels you come
What's
on,
a
some
tea
towels you
towel?
can't come
Well,
on.
like you just dry your hands off the tea towel.
Hand towel.
Hand towel.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then I've seen guys swipe up like Kool-Aid messes with it, where
yeah.
you're like, oh my
They're
God.
great. I'll flip it over. So my girlfriend's not doing, but I'll give the sink a once over with the hand
that's
towel.
Livid.
disgusting.
And then put it back.
Livid.
Now, how do you guys feel about this? I go to the
I'm
gym.
listening.
I'm at the steam room. You wear the towel in the steam room. Every once in a while, the steam gets the nose dripping. I reach out, I blow my nose into the towel I'm wearing. How do you feel about
In
that?
front of people, or will you be by yourself? Will that
Usually
hinder
by
you?
myself, possibly there's someone there, and I'll throw it out there. So there's just a green snug on the towel.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not great, but you have to, when you're using those, you operate under the assumption.
Toby's throwing up.
No, dude, what?
Well, you guys, 'cause the nose is running. I'm not gonna leave.
No,
you
of
don't have
course.
tissues
I mean, I
in
think
the
it's one
steam
thing to
room.
dab your nose, but to to really get a motor behind that.
All right, ask.
I
me.
would say it's okay.
Thank
and
you.
I'm pretty. I'm
That's
pretty.
not, this isn't a guy you want on your
Of
side
course,
when it comes
it's
to
not.
hygiene
I'm pretty nasty when it comes to in the hotel with the towels
and the bedroom.
and the bed.
Mm.
I'll not blow my nose in the sheets on the bed, but I will. If I sneeze, I'll wipe my nose with it.
Oh, gotcha. I gotcha.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
And also,
Interesting.
So you want on your side? This is the mountain you want, the hill you want to die on, Joe?
I don't know about that. I'll blow my nose and stuff, but
also if I happen to be in the hotel bed alone and I ejaculate,
Yeah.
that's staying there. Yeah.
On the comforter, because they don't clean those as often.
Well, they
as
should.
sheets. No, they should.
They should.
that's their mistake.
Yeah.
Imagine going into a hotel room after you. That's how somebody walks in and goes, "This don't feel right."
I think I did, by the way. I literally just did it. You guys were in Columbus. I came the next day.
No, we had an Airbnb in Columbus.
Oh, thank Christ
Yeah.
on Christmas.
Which we didn't get the deposit back for.
No kidding.
No, I'm kidding.
That's why I have a Tide stick next to our bed.
Yeah, that'll kill it.
Clean the cum stains.
Yeah.
Really?
It's just fucking
I don't come on the
everyday
bed.
Martha Stewart over here
I
Can I
come
s-
on you.
Where there's leakage.
when there's leakage.
Oh, you mean at the house, at your
Yeah.
guys' house. Can I say this? The Tide Stain Stick and the Mr. Clean Magic Eraser might be two of the greatest products.
The magic eraser is
Right?
great.
They both actually fucking work
Yes.
incredibly.
I spilled a whole hot dog on my jeans.
What?
And I managed to do my laundry while we were in Chicago. And I was so amazed how much it got out of my pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Tide Stain Stick.
Yeah. But I was basically just doing laundry in the stadium. Yeah.
In the stadium.
While we were watching the baseball game.
Oh, at Wrigley?
Yeah, at Wrigley.
Oh, right.
Wait, where
Is
were
that
you
what it's
doing
called?
laundry?
I
Meaning,
think in the
like-
bathroom.
Oh,
No, because
oh,
the
okay, I
stain was
gotcha.
so big.
I thought you
I
ran to
was
the
able
laundry
to,
mat or
like-
using the team's facilities.
What do you guys do to
snuck
towels
in.
around here?
Sarah's in the clubhouse.
Hey, get these jock straps out of here. I got to do a load real quick.
How'd you get in here anyway?
All right, we got to wrap it up.
Oh, my
Guys.
God.
Yeah, time
Flew
flew
by.
by, baby.
Congratulations.
Thank you
Congrats.
very
You're
much.
two of our absolute favorites.
Thank you.
Everybody loves you. We can't thank you enough for coming in.
Always
Where
fun.
am I in the all-time appearances? Am I second, third?
Time wise, like a number
many
wise,
times?
yeah, you're up there.
You're
I
up
think
there, baby.
This is probably what 5?
I
It's at
think
least 4.
At least 5.
And
I
this
think
is
it's
Sarah's, your third
online-
or fourth?
My third.
Third.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Joe's at 5 and you're at 3. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Look
We
at
love
that.
you
Yeah, I
both.
don't think anybody beats 5.
What do you guys got coming up? Hit 'em,
Plug away,
hit 'em
plug
here,
dates.
please.
Okay, Irvine Improv, July 13th through the 15th, and then San Jose Improv, July 20th through the 22nd. Those are places I'm going to be. And I got a new special coming out August 18th
There you
on
go.
YouTube. Yeah, so go subscribe to my YouTube. Check out the previous one, this year's material. If you
Killing
haven't
it.
seen it already. And I got another one called I Hate Myself, so you got 2 hours to watch before the new hour. And yeah, my YouTube, subscribe there.
One of the best, one of the funniest.
Thank you.
Sarah?
I'm in Columbus, Ohio, July 14th and 15th for the Don't Tell. I don't know exactly where that is, but it's Columbus and it's on my website.
Very
Columbus,
nice.
go check her out.
Of course. Two of the absolute best. We love you both. Kippy, what do you got for him?
We're all over the road. We just announced 20 new cities, so get those tickets. Scoop
'em up, gang.
Those are going to sell out.
Scoop
Hopefully,
'em up.
some of the venues are way too big, so buy those
Yeah.
tickets early.
Bring the squad.
and tell your whole goddamn family. All right, gang? We love yous.
Gang, we love you, and we'll see you next week. Peace.